another soul joins. Embrace the abyss.
Happy 1.5 year anniversary Mew, underscore Mew Maya happy.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, I'm here. I'm alive. Hold on. Let me I've been listening to Maple Story music, so we're just gonna listen to Maple Story music today. As we're talking, because it's gonna be a while. It's not just gonna be like for the usual time that I usually talk before playing a game, because I don't even know if I want to play a game today, if I'm being completely honest.
Love you, cutie.
I don't know if I'm gonna be playing a game today, but hello everyone. Hi. Hi. Welcome to a very rare occasion where I literally just sit here and talk and don't have any actual agenda today, except that I didn't feel like playing Mega Man today. But also because it is the 18th, and May 18th is my 1.5 year anniversary. So hi, welcome in. It's literally just gonna be chill. I don't know if people usually have something like really awesome and amazing that they like do for days like these, but I've been so busy. I'm just glad I made it this far. Especially doing stuff. Didn't want to continue the MMX7 peak. Listen, okay, so as annoying as that game can be, I'm actually having fun playing that game. New without a plot, that's rare. This is like a filler episode or something. I don't even know. I don't know. I just wanted to chill. I finished the last of my cleaning and decided to take a break from things and to just relax for a bit and just spend time with everyone, I guess. Without having a game in front of me. Will I have a game in front of me later? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Wait, it's the beach episode. There's like both YouTube and Twitch said beach episode, and I'm not. I don't. Wow. Wow! I can't believe this. You're sharing the same mind. I'm not surprised though. Nothing wrong with chilling. Yeah, nothing is wrong with just chilling in my little arcade room with everyone here. There's no real agenda. Just talking and just relaxing, and I'm caffeinated. And listen, beach episode is what comes to mind when thinking of filler always. But yeah, it's like, think of this as like the precursor week to me having time to start my projects and getting things done and adding features and stuff, aka things that I want to do, things for, I don't know how to implement it with YouTube. I might see if Mix It Up can, I'm gonna use Mix It Up for stuff more, and then see about letting Twitch gamba their points away or something. Oh man, I really wish I was a big burly man hiding behind a voice changer. Then people would probably take me more seriously. That'd be wonderful. Oh man, my ideal type. But yeah, I don't know. I need time to like think of my, like, how I'm gonna plan everything. I have my planner. I need to put stuff in my planner actually. To make things like set in stone more, so that I don't end up being distracted and like do one thing and then end up doing something completely different. Because I need to get my stuff done. At least just try to get as much as I can done before I start the semester. That's like my top priority. Dragon, hello. Oh yeah, I didn't say hi to everyone. Hold on, let me take my caffeine. Alright. Happy anniversary to the Gremlin being on. Yeah, my 1. Oh yeah, it's my 1.5 anniversary on YouTube, and then my 6-month anniversary on Twitch. How did I which I don't know how I like planned it to be that way, but it just ended up being that way. Happerper? Long, please, you just melted my brain. Consume that energy-giving liquid, yes. Both a half number. They're both half numbers, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta let it happen, yup. So technically, it's been 1.5 years since I started streaming. It's been 6 months since I started streaming on Twitch, and then it's been almost, hold on. Yeah, it's been about 7 months since I went on hiatus for my surgery. So a lot of things have happened like within the year itself. So, and where I was 6 months ago is not the same place where I was like now. I'm different now, and then same with like before, where a year ago me celebrating like my 6 months before is not the same as it was now.
Embrace the abyss.
But also, I didn't want to like do anything like specific because my birthday is next month anyway. So since I will be free, like, to plan things, I might as well just save my plans for my birthday, I guess, and then just like celebrate my birthday next month and just like save whatever I wanted to do for my birthday. Whatever that may be. Probably a video game. Probably a video game. Of course it would be. But this stream is going to last as long as we are talking to each other. Video game and a little cupcake. Actually, instead of cupcakes, I get myself strawberry shortcake. That's like my favorite thing to have. Like, if it's there, I'm gonna get it. Except I might get, I don't know, I might get cloud cake this year. Strawberry cloud cake. That sounds good. That sounds really good, actually. Man, like Kirby, all according the cake. Like they made. I only tasted strawberry shortcake because they made it look so good on the TV and in like cartoons and stuff. So I was like, let me go ahead and try this. So I decided to finally go out and try some strawberry shortcake, and then I became addicted. And then I became addicted to whipped cream. And now I have a problem because every time I go to the store, I have to get like resistance or something to strawberry shortcakes. Wish you were more of a sweets person. I'm like very, very, very like heavy on sweets. But like not in a unhealthy way. More like I appreciate the way that they taste. And if I'm given the opportunity to eat sweets, I'm gonna eat sweets. I'm not as much of a sweet fiend as I was before. Because it used to get to the point where I would eat candy. Like, I would wake up in the morning and decide to eat candy for breakfast. I was that bad. And that actually was like 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago. And it continued onward for, oh gosh, until like 2 years ago. Maybe two years ago. Maybe a little bit like less than 2 years ago, where I was like, I need to stop eating candy for breakfast. This is bad for your stomach and bad for your health. I was living a little kid's dream. That's what it, honestly, I feel like I am living the way that like young me wanted to live like years ago. And by young me, I mean like whenever we were still in school and stuff. I think that's what's happened. Like, we never thought that we would be able to be moving anime characters yet. Here we are. We didn't think that would be possible, but we're here. You would die if you ate candy that early. Your mouth would hurt. My mouth doesn't hurt when I eat candy. It doesn't hurt whenever I touch cold stuff either. The only time my mouth hurts is when I decide to, like, attack myself with something. Like when I attack myself with my coffee mug. But don't worry, I also have water here. It's fine. Your mouth would feel weird from all the sugar. So that's why when you wake up first thing in the morning, you should drink water. Well, actually, you should rinse out your mouth, and then you should drink water. Hydration is pretty cool. Yeah, hydration's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. It's at least I got out of the habit. I think that was like the most important thing, was getting out of the habit for it. But here we are, no longer doing that. In fact, I skip breakfast like a normal person again. I skip breakfast, maybe have a donut every once in a while. But yeah, I skip breakfast. But yes, I am happy to be here. 4 more days until I am free and I'm no longer employed and can like focus on school stuff. And then this has like part-time life, I guess. I wouldn't call it full-time because it's like it's part-time. Like hours wise and stuff, it's basically part-time. Until like I put full-time effort into it, but we're gonna do a balance. We're gonna see what the balance is gonna be. What an adjustment that'll be. Do you know how high my mental health has improved since I like got closer to this? It's been amazing. It's been like super amazing. Breakfast consisting on black coffee and a pack of crackers. Ah! I seem much happier already. I always hope, like, you could always tell when I had a bad day at work. You could easily tell when I had a bad day at work. But now we won't have to worry about that because there will be no such things as bad days at work. The only times I probably have bad days at work is if something doesn't go the way that I had originally planned. I think that'd be the only time. I'm gonna do this for a bit. I'm gonna adjust this. Okay. That was a little loud in my ears. No more unfortunate coworkers. No more unfortunate coworkers. Yeah, I am my own coworker. Anything to take off the load. Yeah. When I mark the chatter for death sometimes, yeah. I'll still do that, but there'll be more pep in my talk when I do. There'll be more pep in my talk when I do. Let's see, what should I actually do today? Let me think. I guess. Oh, you know what I found on the Switch? I found Rocket Knight on this. I found Rocket Knight on the Switch. I found like not just like the one I played on the Genesis, but I also found the other ones that like were associated with that. I might like invest in that because it's Rocket Knight. Because it's Rocket Knight. And I can't find my copy of Rocket Knight. But they have it on the Switch, so that's okay. Is that related to Shovel Knight? No, you're a possum. Rocket Knight is a possum. And it's by Konami. But yeah, I remember playing Rocket Knight Adventures. Yeah! He's a possum. He can hang upside down. That's the best of my memory that I remember. And here I thought Jump King was related to Shovel Knight. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, they have this. But I might get it because it hits me in the nostalgia, and it'd be another thing that I would have on the Switch. That's not NSO, because that's literally all I use my Switch for mainly. It's just NSO stuff in Mega Man, which says a lot, actually. It's like I don't own a whole bunch of games. It's literally just whatever's on NSO and Steam. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. Yeah. Man, I really want to play that, but we're not here to. Well, I don't know. It just literally just depends on my mood. Just literally just depends on my mood if I feel like playing a game today or not. Like, some of the things that I want, I need to put us through my Sims 4 gauntlet. I need to choose 8 unfortunate souls to put in my gauntlet in The Sims 4. I have to go through my members and subscribers list to see who I'm going to pick. I might put you all on a wheel and then spin and then see who it lands on, and it's gonna land on people 8 times, and I'm gonna throw you into my Sims gauntlet to see who will survive the challenges that I put in place. That's one of the things that I'll plan. The other things that I'm still planning is gonna be post working. Because for some reason, I don't know why, I'm gonna have to reject so many things. Like, I still don't know what the heck I'm supposed to be doing on Saturday, right? Like, I have no like indication of what I'm supposed to be doing on Saturday. I know what I'm doing on the 24th. And then someone decided that it was a good idea to try to tell me that there's something happening on the 29th, and I'm like, can you guys like plan further ahead? Like, please? This is not cool. This is not cool. I don't want to like have to drive so long. Gas is so high as is. What do you mean I have to drive somewhere last minute? What the heck? It's not cool. I just want to spend time like just planning and doing stuff, and people want to all of a sudden start doing things just because I announced that I'm free. Like, come on. I don't understand. People think I have a social life when really I don't have a social life. I just have I have these like lives that appear above my head. Not even lives. It's like 3 hearts. You have 3 chances a month. You have 3 chances a month as a human being IRL to use to like actually do something, but it has to be planned like a month or 2 in advance. We did it. What did I do? I mean, I survived, I guess. What's this about a gauntlet? A Sims 4 gauntlet? Where I just set up an environment and then see who can survive. Do they get an extra heart if they find a heart container? No, that belongs to them. That lets them live another day. That's what the heart's for. It lets you live another day. I'm gonna be hopped on with so much caffeine after this. Gave support and watched for 1.5 years, that's what. Damn right you did. Either that or I'm just too stubborn to quit. I think it comes more down to I'm too stubborn to quit. No, not really. I actually thoroughly enjoy this. Whether it was like whenever I was just doing the 10 to 15 people, or whenever I was doing it to like 60, 70 people, or that one random time where like a whole bunch of people showed up to watch me beat Twilight Princess for some reason. And then that was it. I think I've experienced like all the ups and downs in this last 1.5 years. And that includes like the weird stuff that like is very high school that I've seen on here. They wanted to see Hot Midnight 100%. Yeah, I think I can say that Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda game right now. Out of all of them, Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda game out of the ones that I've played. It's my favorite. Yeah. It beat the times where I was like Wind Waker, and now it's like Twilight Princess, because that really got me. that really got me. Coming to my rescue when I get stuck in a dungeon. I hate puzzles. I do things on puzzles, but I literally... Oh, yeah, so... Chaos... Chaos being a mod, and then Chain being a mod, I literally was like... You know... They've been hanging around since I was on Irium. I might as well just add them here. I was like, they know my vibe by now. I'm just gonna go ahead and just sneak attack them and slap them with mod status. And let them control the crowd for a little bit. That's literally how it happened. I literally had no mods, and then I was like, I need a mod. Yeah. You were so confused. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was literally what happened. I was like, I need people. Here we go. There we are. I might if I ever got to a point where I needed more mods, then I would probably do it again. Because I observe, like, I observe and I see how people are. And then, you thought I knew them for 14? Nope. I knew them from Irium. They were in my Irium stream, and then I went over and I like left Irium, and then they were still around, so I was like, okay, they're gonna be my permanent mods then. I found out very quickly the type of person I wanted to be. Where can we post fan art for me? If it's not in Discord, you can post on Twitter if you want. Except Twitter is very weird with notifications, so if you do post art on Twitter, go ahead and like tag me. Because sometimes when people use my art tag and I go to my art tag, I don't see anything. Because I guess Twitter thinks that I'm like... I don't even know. Like, I was like, what? I've never seen this. Like, I wasn't able to see anything. I have a Discord? I do have a Discord. Yeah, I have a fan art section in Discord. Yeah. I don't have a Discord command because my Discord is in my description. Should be, I think it is. I think it's in the description of the video. If you scroll down in the video, it should be in the description. I think. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yes. It's in the description. Yeah. At the bottom. I put it at the bottom so that like when people see it, I'll know that like they read through everything and they actually put in the effort, so like they're more likely just not gonna like join Discord just to cause mayhem. They're doing it because they have to actually look for it. It's like a destination wedding, but it's like a destination community. You must do some moving around just to get to where you need to be. I can imagine. Actually, you know what? Can you imagine like me? Yeah, I think I would literally do a destination wedding to determine who would be like my maid of honors. And it would be like, whoever makes it to the top of this mountain is going to be my maid of honor. So I guess it'd be like a destination maid of honor choosing more than anything. It'd just be like The Sims 4, but in real life. And I wouldn't have any control, just like The Sims 4. Issue a battle royale. Happy 6 months on Twitch. Yeah, I've been on Twitch for 6 months. Been on YouTube for 1.5 years. Also, I got Mix It Up to work again. It finally decided to activate permissions. Yeah. And now I'm smart. Happy anniversary, just dropping by to say so. Thank you. I guess this is an anniversary. 6 months, 1.5 months. There was actually one time someone wanted like to have an anniversary for every month, and then when I look back on it, I was like, yeah, you know what? That's very high school. Catching up on my .hack.gu streams. .hack.gu, I was not expecting to like .hack.gu as much as I did. Just because, like, after like seeing how Haseo was, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this game. And then I saw Atelier and I was like, I really don't know if I'm gonna like this game. And then the Oban came and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this game. But yeah, I wanna go back and play Infection Mutation. What was it? Quarantine and Outbreak? I think. Yeah, your progress carries over. Cause I like all my stuff carried over that I had last time. Except I'm doing the last recode. I think my brother has like the originals. I just have last recode because of Steam. And it was on sale. I like Yu Yu Hakusho. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. I love Yu Yu Hakusho in the way that like there were people that were around me that couldn't grasp the concept that I liked characters in like different ways, except for some people. But it was like I don't know, like after watching it so many times, I was like, I can see why people like hated certain characters, but like just hating them just because they don't look attractive. They all had their charm, and then you realize how much of a vibe they were together. And that includes, like, villains. You're like, wow, these villains really vibe together. And then you're like, damn. Except, like, I don't know. Like, people used to hate... People around me, I should say. People around me really hated on Cool Bar for some reason. And I was like, why are you hating on this guy? Like... Can't you see his heart's in the right place? Look past the hair! Look past the hair. Don't see Keiko as a whiny bitch. She just cares really hard. Yu Hakusho was so good. He had a huge crush on Botan as a kid. I could see that. I could really see that. Like I think it's just the way that the characters develop. Kind of like Hunter x Hunter, in a way, where it's like. Well, except for I think the character that I hate, that he's a good character. Well, I guess it'd be two characters. Would it be two? I guess it would be two characters. I guess. Yeah, it'd be two characters. Like, Hisoka is one of them. Yeah, Illumi is another one. I don't know. But you know what? I think the one, out of everything, video game, anime alike, I think the one person that I hate that I like is Kefka. Right now. Completely honest. Just like the one person that I think my hatred is like my freaking blood just boils when he's on the screen. Because I know it's just gonna go south every time he shows up. And I'm just expecting it again. Did I play Chrono Trigger? I did play Chrono Trigger. I did. That is my #1 JRPG, actually. still is. Still is my #1 JRPG. I haven't seen anything that threw me for a loop like that one. It's not my birthday! It's just my birthday is next month. This is just 1.5 years. My birthday is next month. Probably won't be dethroned for some time. Probably. Do you think Final Fantasy VI might either overtake it or tie it? Well, Final Fantasy VI is currently in the process of, like... I mean, it already overtook 5. It overtook the other ones. It's under 4 right now. What ending did I get on Chrono Trigger? What did I get? Well, first I died, and then everything went to shit. And then what? I lost all my cats. They went through a portal. That's like the last thing I remember. I remember the people coming from the past for innocence. Yeah. I remember the people coming back from like the different times. I remember that. And then I remember having to say I remember saying goodbye to Frog. I remember that. Man, I would New Game Plus it. 100%. Because now I know that if you take something from the future, you can go back to the past and take stuff from the past. If you take stuff from the past, you can't get it in the future, but if you take stuff from the future, you can take it from the past. That I learned while playing that, and I was like, you know what? This makes perfect sense, because it's the fucking future and the past! This makes perfect sense! Also, if you hear me make some weird movements, because I'm like drinking from my mug. You can go through the Black Omen like 3 times for gear. Yeah, I think if I did it, so if I did it, I think I would do everything in the future and then like make my way down. So like I would do everything in the future, get all the chests, and then get all the chests in the present, and then get all the chests in the past. Just because I'm definitely not gonna hoard or anything like that. 100% would not hoard anything. Happy over 5-year anniversary! Thank you. Am I considering getting motor slice? What's motor slice? That sounds like an orange, actually. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought of an orange when I saw motor slice. Of course I'd get all the chests. Of course, chests are important. When will Chrono Trigger come to a modern console? I don't know, that'd be very interesting if it came to a modern console. It's funny because they also exist across the timeline, so it'd be like, how many times are you gonna beat my ass? As many times as it takes to get your chests inside of you. Looting in reverse chronological order. We talking about Chrono Trigger? We are talking about Chrono Trigger. I was talking about how I would go about the chest situation. Whenever I did New Game Plus. Motorcycles new indie game where you fight a giant mecha with a chainsaw. Oh, that's why I never heard of it. But now I want orange anyway. It would depend. I do want to occasionally play non-retro games, but I also kind of want to play cozy games. But those cozy games would be reserved for like would be like reserved for mornings and early afternoons, because it'd be just for like us that are waking up and we just want something nice and quiet and not chaotic and just relaxing. It would just be like a dual stream day. Or a I wanna stream but kinda tired at the same time day. Lightroom Factory. Forgot retro is my thing? Yeah, retro is my thing. I'm like... I say I'm retro, but I'm changing it slowly to like primarily retro. Because that's what I have the most access to, is retro. But as time goes on, eventually I'll like find a balance somewhere. Any DS games on the pipeline? Yes, I just have to get my DS. Cause I have to go home at some point in the summer so that I can get the rest of my stuff. And the DS is one of those things that I have to get. I am evolving. It's kinda also all my PC can stand right now too. So, yesn't. I say yesn't because I'm pretty sure that my PC is fine. It's just everything is like on my Switch or another console because that's where like I originally stored everything. Would I consider any of the old Monster Hunter games? If I could get a hold of any Monster Hunter games, I would totally play old Monster Hunter games. Everything is always determined on if it's within my ability to get. The ones on PSP. I would get the ones on PSP. Have I ever played Mega Man Zero? No. So yeah, my stuff is still at home. The things that I don't have in my possession right now and I did not get at my retro store is at home. So I have to go home and get stuff. And then I have to repair. I have to go and repair. Either find another one or repair my Wii so that I can have so I can play the Sonic games like the Black Knight one and was it Secret Rings one that I just got? Yeah. What's wrong with my Wii? It got broke. No, I have to fix the reader. I just have to get the reader fixed. Which requires me to actually like find the replacement. Yeah. I'm not asking anyone to donate anything. I don't know why it would be assumed that I am requesting donations for stuff, cause I'm like starting to collect things, really. It's like I'm literally building a collection like everyone else does. Wouldn't it be cheaper to get a secondhand one at that point? It depends on the area that you're in, really. Depends on the area. And because if you can find one in person, that's great. If you can't find one in person and you have to order online for something, then it can get costly because of like shipping and the tariffs and all that stuff. Makes it more costly than it needs to be. But I'm also someone who like dabbles in repairing things and I like to take things apart. I'm that person. I'm the one that like takes things apart and then it's like, okay, let's see what's going on here, and then I just like poke it until either it can't be repaired or it is repaired. It just depends. Consult your doctor if your Wii is broken for more than 4 hours. Oh my gosh. You always make things worse? Repairing his hobbies just helps with convenience down the line. It does. I try to take care of things myself before I'm like, okay, there's absolutely no way I can do this. That's what I do with like the controllers that I had before I was like, oh, yeah, I have to get a new controller. I was like trying to see if I could repair them myself, but at the moment where I was like, this fucking controller is not working, I was like, okay, no, I have to get another controller at this point. It said, Mew, I've seen the end of my days. Please. Like, you know, you kind of need to replace your N64 controller whenever, like, you shake it and the control stick is, like, just dangling there. Same with the GameCube controllers. Or if you, like, start hearing some weird shaking noise inside of your controller and you're just like, what's this? And you're, like, just shaking it and you hear some weird rattling. I think you kind of have to replace it after a while. Like, right now, I think... Like, I've had my mouse for a while. So... Do you think people are getting more into retro stuff because modern stuff sucks? No, I don't think so. I don't think that people are getting the retro because modern stuff sucks. I think people are like looking into retro because of all the remasters and stuff that are coming out. And then the people who played the originals are like, nah, this remaster sucks, man. You gotta play the original. And they're like, okay, well, I guess I'll play the original. And then they go play the original and then they end up buying like the actual things themselves. And they're like, wow, this is actually pretty good. Let me see what's like going on here. Like, it's like, cause there are, I think it's literally because of the fact that it's all the remastered stuff is like that's coming out and things, and people are like, did you know that this is not the original? And so people buy the original trying to compare it to like what it is now. Retro, like, I didn't actually also have a retro store until like recently, so people are also nostalgic. In tough times, people tend to spend more money on things that make them feel good, and older games make people feel good too. So it's just a matter of like how to appeal to the senses of the people. And the best way to do it is to go back in time in better days, which is around like the time of their childhoods, which is probably like DS time. DS, PSP, PlayStation 2, sometimes PS3, some PS4. So, half for people that enjoy remakes, honestly. I'm not gonna buy the Star Fox 64 remake, but I'm sure there are some kids that are gonna enjoy the crap out of it. Yeah. Like, I think people forget also that the games are kind of meant for the children. I think people forget that. So when it's like not the way that they remember as when they were kids, they don't have any connection to it, which skews their opinion of things. So I think that like also plays a factor. It's like if someone gave me grape juice as a kid, like Welch's grape juice, and then it tasted one way as a kid, and then I get Welch's grape juice as an adult, and they changed an ingredient slightly to like match with modern times, and I taste it and I'm like, this isn't the same Welch's grape juice that I remember when I was a kid. This brand is terrible now. I don't like it. Why would they do this? They need to go back to the older times. That was when it was better. It's like that. That's how I see people whenever they start getting like defensive on things when it comes to like old stuff. Disrespects my grape juice. Have you ever played any of the Fullmetal Alchemist games? No, my brother did, but I did not. He played the one where it was I think Edward's like in the front cover and he was like something with his arm in the air or something like that. But yeah, That's how I see stuff. I mean, at least you guys actually like taught me the difference between like a remake and a remaster. You guys taught me the difference because I was always confused. I was like, why are people using these interchangeably? But now I know. Grape juice is like a miracle cure for stomach aches. So fun fact, grape juice actually makes my stomach aches worse. Yeah, grape juice. If my stomach hurts, I have to have apple juice. I can't have grape juice. It makes my stomach worse. My favorite remake style things are Trials of Mana and Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I saw Dragon Quest VII Reimagined on my thing. And I was like, what the heck? I have a Dragon Quest game. So, I do. You countering my study with facts and logic yet again. I go on a juice industry tangent. Yeah, I don't know, like something about, I don't know, the juice. I don't know, my stomach is just weird with juice. Pulp or no pulp. If I squeeze the juice myself, pulp. If I don't squeeze the juice myself, no pulp. I prefer squeezing the juice myself for pulp. Because for some reason, the texture is weird. I don't know why. The texture is weird whenever I buy, like, juice with pulp at the store. I get sad. Makes my tongue feel funny. How about this Disgaea series? Would I play that? I would play the Disgaea series if I had access to it. 1.5 years? No way! I can't believe this! I can't believe you've done this! Yeah, I can't believe it's 1.5 years. It's kind of scary when you think about it. But we'll see what happens in the next 6 months. Cause I don't know. Honestly though, 2026 has been a really good year for me. As far as like improving my life. Happy birthday and a half. Happy birthday and a half, Mew channel, not Mew the Devil Ray, yeah. Cause my birthday is next month. You finally got around to playing Dragon Quest games. You're really mad at yourself for not doing it sooner. I can't really be mad at myself for not playing the games. Just because. Like, not just like Dragon Quest, but games in general. Because I like literally like did not play the games growing up. This is like this is my time to just pretty much like catch up on everything that I wasn't able to do or get. June 21st, yes, June 21st is my birthday. I just sprayed water on myself. Have I missed on chess? What's that mean? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Sometimes you forget. Your profile is a pretty dude. I remember my brother getting Disgaea 3. Yeah. Yeah. I remember him getting that. I remember the music. And I was like, but also remember. Where's it? There's actually this. I can't find it. When I find it, I'll let you know. But there is this game a long time ago where I was a treasure hunter, and it was on PlayStation. And I can't remember what it was called, but it's gonna bother me forever. I wonder if I can find it. Wonder if a Battle Hunter. That's what it was. I thought I was trying to find treasure. Battle Hunter. That's what it was. You know what? I put in PS1 hunting game. It's been a long road since the Arium days. Yep, and I'm so glad that people don't associate me with that app. Yeah, I remember playing this with my brother. Yeah. Hold on, let me do this. I want to see if let me show you the picture of this. Where is it? Where'd I put it? Here. This is Battle Hunter. This is Battle Hunter. Yeah. This is what the Battle Hunter game looked like. I remember playing this. With my brother. It had good music. I think at the time. So at the time that I was playing this was around the same time that that Outlaw Star was still on TV. Yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah, let's see. Where can I find a summary of this game? Actually, let me see. Battle Hunter manual. It's only 16 page. Don't worry about it. It's only 16 pages. Okay, here it is. Congrats on the 1.5 milestone. Happy anniversary, thank you. Yeah, this is a big milestone. Can't even imagine you on Arium, to be honest. Arium users must have made you so mad. So you know, LaForman, if you know anything about how Zuzu feels about Arium, then you know exactly how I feel about Arium. I was just one of the first to leave because I realized how it was. Yeah. And I don't mean that. I don't know. I actually had to mute a lot of things on Twitter because all I would see is people complaining like every event. I see people complaining about other people. Like, and it's been consistent. And yeah. And then if you've seen how people interact with other people on there. Yeah. You know how she feels. That's like me. That's in nicest terms possible. That is exactly how I see it. Yeah. Let me get rid. Oh no, I don't want to get rid of chat. I need to keep chat normal. I can get rid of this though. There we go. But yeah, it's basically whatever she feels is how I feel. Except I acted on it earlier because I couldn't care less about how my model was. In all honesty, my phone thanks me. My sanity thanks me. So I literally was like, wow, this is toxic as fuck. I'm leaving. I never knew that viewer graduations existed until Irium. That gives you an idea of how the viewership was for me. I never knew that viewer graduations existed until Irium. Yeah. But yeah, that's why you saw Zuzu in some of the Irium advertisements. She was like her model was like one of the front faces. Yeah. I came across some of those on Twitter and I was so confused. But yeah, I ended up just like muting a whole bunch of stuff related to like that in general, because I was like, I see that nothing has changed since I was there, it seems. So, and to give you an idea on when I say that, I was a founding streamer. I was like part of the first 50 that was on the app, and I was there until the end of February, after I told myself I would suck it up for like another few months. And I was like, no, what the fuck. But yeah, so I ended up realizing pretty quickly that it was definitely not gonna... It wasn't gonna help me, and it wasn't gonna help anyone else in my community. Because I realized that the majority of the people that were in the actual app community anyway didn't even show up to like a lot of YouTube stuff anyway. So I was like, I'm not losing anything. I have a YouTube community, it's fine. And lo and behold, they literally could care less. Except for maybe like two, 3 people that I like see here, who are my mods. Or like completely regular. Not a casual, like regular. Alright, so Battle Hunter. Hold on, I have to... It's perfect. Let me show you the Battle Hunter manual. Did it do any visual novels? Nah, I can't do visual novels. I cannot do visual novels. I've never been a visual novel person. Let me see. Manuals. Battle Hunter. Manual. Here we go. Okay, so... Battle Hunter... Let me move myself out the way. Let me put myself down here temporarily. Okay, so... Oh, I gotta shrink myself a little bit. I'm not playing this game. I'm just showing you, like, what this game is about. I'll move you over to the side real quick. There you go. Okay, so yeah. This is Battle Hunter Simulation RPG, where you can play up to 4 players. And you can compete simultaneously. You take a role of a treasure hunter and seeks out which their client desires. Sometimes the client will also request that a missing person be found and rescued. Once the mission begins, the player's goal is to find the treasure and make it to the exit before their rivals do. In each mission, the player is faced with 3 rivals. If a rival discovers the treasure before the player's character, they must be tracked down and deprived of the treasure before they can make it to the exit. And that was the most stressful thing in this freaking game. It was so stressful. I was like, oh my god. Because not only did you have to deal with that, you also had to deal with enemies that were in the area. And it was terrible. Yeah, so the story says, by the year 2089, mankind had made its way back from near self-extinction. 50 years earlier, the avarice and greed that had become the mantra of giant corporations led to the unleashing of biological, nuclear, and chemical weapons of mass destruction, resulting The resulting cataclysm, known as the Great Destruction, wiped out 75% of humanity and buried many of the greatest scientific achievements created by man under several feet of ash and clay residue. Somehow, mankind survived. The war came at a time when science had reached its pinnacle of development. Many of the inventions remained dormant in the ruins of old high-tech cities now called dungeons by the surviving humans. No sane person would enter a dungeon. The dangers were far too great. The surviving surface dwellers have built a new nation above the ruins of the past, yet there is much information and technology from the previous age that would assist them in completing their return from desolation. Scientists called requesters hire specialist mercenaries to delve into the dungeon seeking powerful relics to further this goal. Yep, the mercs have only 2 requirements: cash up front and plenty of action. You see why I like this game? That's some crazy description. Did you say humanity was endangered? Basically, we almost wiped ourselves out. By 2089, it says 75% of humanity has been wiped out because technology. God, this sounds too real right now. Considering the dungeons are crawling with mutated animals and renegade robots. The renegade robots is what killed me all the time. The action part is always there. Once the merc returns with a relic, they get a sizable bonus and are always contacted for the next mission. By the way, these special mercenaries, known as hunters, and they are extremely gifted in the art of combat. Yeah, this is Battle Hunter. This is a game I remember from my childhood. Battle Hunter. Dungeon, of all the names they could choose, is Dungeon. Yeah, they chose Dungeon. But yeah, this is... trying to see if they like have the characters and stuff. One of them doesn't have a nose. It's very early 2000-esque. This feels like a D&D backstory, doesn't it? I'm trying to see if I can like see the characters, but I don't think so. Yeah, this is how old it is. A1 Games. A1 Games. I don't think I've seen any of like the... I don't think I've seen any of the characters. But there was like, let me scroll back up to the pictures. So, the girl with the hat... I remember her, because whenever she did her stance, she was always like kicking her leg, and I always chose her because I was like, she's closest to me in terms of hyperness level. But you could already see. I remember because like you got to name your characters too. So like whenever I saw like the guy in the middle, I was like, wow, he looks like Jean. I was like, it's Jane. So I always called him Jean. My brother was like, why do you keep naming him Jean? I'm like, don't you see? Don't you see the colors? It's obvious. So yeah, that's that manual. Let me make myself big again. Whee! Oh yeah, so I know Maple Story Classic is doing its own thing and stuff like that. Jack from Tekken there in the back. Like it was, I don't know, it was very 2000-esque for sure. And yeah, that's one of a few games that I remember like playing. I kind of find it funny how I like I put in PS1 treasure hunting anime game and it showed up. I think around that time also it was like that, and then I remember touching Bomberman. Like a lot of the games that I actually like touched and like played for a lengthy amount of time was either very kid-like or Sonic or Mario or multiplayer, because I wasn't allowed to play games by myself. I don't know why. I don't know how this happened. I just wasn't allowed to play games by myself. Do I remember Drawn to Life on DS? Yes. I also remember some scribble game. What is it called? Ever play fighting games? Scribblenauts, yeah! Scribblenauts. I remember Scribblenauts. So, the first fighting game I ever played was Budokai, I think. Like, an actual, like, played. And, like, and got through story and stuff. And actually, like, won a few things. Now, if we're going back to, like, playing because my brother wanted someone to beat up, Smash Bros. It would be Super Smash Brothers. The first one. Scribblenauts is also good. It and Drawn to Life are technically sister series, both by fifth cell but separated by the end of divorce. But yeah, it was fighting games, Super Smash Brothers, Capcom vs SNK 2, Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur 3, Soul Calibur 4. Not so much like memory from Soul Calibur 4. I only played it because other people, like, someone brought it over and they wanted someone to beat up. Soul Calibur 2 because Link, but then I ended up liking Talon. And then later Ivy. And then Budokai 1, 2, and 3. Tenkaichi 1 and 2. And then of course Melee. What is it? Oh yeah, and then there was the Ultimate Ninja Storm ones. And that's the extent of my fighting. Because I was like, I don't like fighting games that much, but like when it comes to fighting against other people, but I like being able to play through the story. If that makes sense. Like you would probably see me play fighting games just because I want to play through the story. More than playing against other people. Like I'm not a PvP type of person. I'm more of a story person. And then I remember, and then there was also Samurai Warriors, Dynasty Warriors. I like those types of games though, just cause what other things? Oh yeah, and then the Sengoku Basara. I remember playing those and I remember watching the anime. I was always Oichi. We should got more Scribblenauts games. I was kind of hoping we get more Scribblenauts games. That was really nice. You always liked Soul Calibur, but it never got big. I understand. Oh yeah, and there was one time where I played Bloody Roar at some point too. Yeah. Just because I liked the way the characters looked. Yeah. Delicious. Trying to think what other. I think that's the extent of it. I want to not get too dizzy playing things like Borderlands, because after I zone out because I don't like the way that it looks after a while. So which gets me killed in the end. Just cause I don't like the fact that everything makes me dizzy after a while when it comes to first person. I don't know why. I need more experience, I guess, or maybe less sensitivity or something. I don't know what it is, but I have to figure it out. Because I still need I need to play through some War and Toshinden, 2 series that were popular and just fell off the face of the earth. What other things fell off the face of the earth? Well, I'm sure there's like a lot of things. You saw that GameCube Soul Calibur and NSO. So the second one on NSO. See? I don't have... I want the GameCube NSO! I want to add to my NSO collection, but I can't because I don't have a Switch 2! One day, I will be able to have a Switch 2 and then play the games that I haven't been able to play before. It's still Bullets only on the Switch 2. I don't even know why it's like only on the Switch 2. I guess it's like a way to get people to play it or something. I don't know what it is, but it's like, I don't know. I have to snap one up soon because of an announced price increase. Yeah, even with the price increase, I can't really do anything about that. Like, if I don't have it now, like, if I don't have the funds now, I know I'm not gonna have the funds in the future. So why risk putting myself in some sort of debt because the price is gonna go up? Like, why put myself in a situation like that? Like, I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. A way to get people to get Switch 2, the last game they added was Pokemon XD, so they are slow to add. Joke's on them. Joke's on them, that's one of the games I have to go home for! I have to see what the lineup is, because I have to see if it's really worth it. Because I saw Luigi's Mansion and I was like, well, I already own Luigi's Mansion. Like, I already own Luigi's Mansion, I already own Super Mario Sunshine, I already own Wind Waker, I already own Twilight Princess. I already own Metroid Prime like a bajillion times. Like, I don't know what else. I don't know like what else you would need. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it was like it's one of those games. The one that I don't have is Path of Radiance. That got sold. My brother sold that one. So there's that, unfortunately. I have to find it. I have to find it. I might do a I had a Fire Emblem game. My brother had a Fire Emblem game. He sold it. I'm trying to think. Like, Path of Radiance is pi out of 180. What? What does that even mean? Pi out of 180? What does that even mean? A math joke? You're using math? Pi out of 10 would slice again? I swear. What the heck? Yeah, I think I might get one. Like, I might end up getting one in like 3-5 years maybe, unless something happens and I have the ability to like buy one. But I don't know. Happy anniversary to me, yeah. found a Fire Emblem Wii game at a Goodwill for like $10 once back when you could still find stuff like that for cheap. Yeah, my Goodwill had shit. Except my retro shop has it keeps staring at me. And I know I already have one, but literally because it says SNES and Donkey Kong Country in like a box together. It just stares at me hauntingly, along with the Hylian shield that's up there. And then there's like a giant Mega Man figurine. Honestly, I might do a retro shop fund. I might just start a retro shop fund, and then like anything that goes in there, I'm just gonna go in and then just get stuff from it. Just be like, anything that's donated here is gonna go towards the retro shop. Minimum price of things is variant depending on the type of game that it is. Yeah, it's like there's cause there's the Hylian shield, there's like the Wily Wars Mega Man figurine in there. There's an X figurine in there. There's the entire Star Force collection in there. The original 1 through 3 was in there. There was like a whole bunch of stuff in there, and I was like, ah! Who hates Mega Man this much that they just gave it away? Did they play X6 and said, fuck this, I'm getting rid of everything? Technically not fun to go back to stream for content? Yes. Unless you strictly specify what your funds are for, it gets put into stream. Maybe some kid's mom sold it all. I think I'm at the point now where like I don't think I would ever get rid of my stuff. Like I think my goal is to like have a whole room dedicated to just games. That's what my stream room is gonna be. It's just one giant game. And I think my dream is to own like a pinball machine. That sounds weird, but I just really want a pinball machine. And then because I would own it, I could like get my own quarters to make it work. Or I could just rig it to where it doesn't need quarters at all and could just like use a button and I could just play it whenever. There's brands of pinball machines. All I know is that I spent so much time on a pinball machine. Like, I'm that type of person that plays for like hours in there trying to beat my scores. Your friend's mom just threw a Sega Genesis with all the games in the trash. What? In the trash? What? But yeah. Oh, can I have a me theme one? I would totally like get one custom made to have just me in it, cause I'm like selfish. I would 100% do that. And if I could, honestly, if I could, I might be able to. I have to find it. But I guess I could also play... I could play Guitar Hero in the future. That could be something in the future, playing Guitar Hero. Except with a working controller. Because the Guitar Hero controller is also another controller that died. It's seen better days. The little... Yeah. Guitar Hero 3 is still the best. That's the one that, like, we started doing our scores for. What about Guitar Villain? I am the Guitar Villain. Devil went down to Georgia, got nothing on me. See, one thing I didn't like about the PlayStation 2 version of Guitar Hero 3 was that I couldn't enjoy Devil Went Down to Georgia fully. I didn't like that. Kinda wish like I was able to enjoy it more like than others. Or I could just get a controller and then play that whatever that computer version of it is, where you just download the stuff and do it that way. You had Xbox, so you got the song as free DLC. I hate you! No, I don't. Yes, I do! I'm jealous! Clone Hero, yeah. Because, I mean, if Clone Hero is anything like Step Mania, then it'll give me the same experience, right? Clone Hero is also pretty popular to play Guitar Hero, but know nothing about it. Yeah, I might do Clone Hero, because I do... The controller was actually, like, at Best Buy. So... I guess I could do that. As long as you never fall into the depths of depravity, that is Osh. Almost! I almost did, because whenever I played Elite Beat Agents, I was like... Is this all there is? So I started going online and I was like, wait a minute. What is this? Sure, people port the old songs over to Clone Hero. See, the only time that copyright would be an issue is they'll be like, sorry, you can't monetize this. That's literally all I get, is either share revenue or monetize. Ah, Bond! Thank you for the raid. Hello, hi. Hello, raiders. Thank you for shooting everyone across the screen. Oh, I see. Sonic was trying to do so. Trying to jump out the way, but he got eaten out instead. Wait, does Sonic ever come down? Sonic, come back down! No! We never saw Sonic again, guys. Sonic went into the air and we never seen Sonic again. Sonic is dead. Hello, hi raiders, hi. If you don't know me, my name is Mio Bissos. I am a primarily retro gamer. I'm just doing 1.5 years celebration. I didn't feel like playing a game today, so I've just been kind of talking nonsense and just chilling. My major milestone, besides 1.5 years, is getting my entire apartment clean today, and I'm very proud of that because I've been not able to do it for like a really long time. He went on back to his planet. He went back. Yeah. Sonic boomed. It's okay. You're back. Yeah, you came back and you my toasted. My toasted. Yeah, my toasted. You my toasted. Yeah, if you need to raid and run, go ahead and raid and run. If you want to hang out and just like be not really old, well, I guess old. 1.5 years is really old, I think, in VTuber years, honestly. With the way that the I said this before, but with the way that the lifespan of people are usually before they either disappear off the face of the earth or they decide to graduate because they either realize that it's not for them or they didn't make it like super big immediately and didn't like make super buku cash. They were just like, I'm gonna quit this because they like rage quit or whatever. And but we're here. We're alive. My sinus is starting to attack me a little bit, but that's okay. Oh wait. Since we're on the chatting screen, I can also do this to you all. I forgot. I don't need raids to make everyone go into the air. Get out of here, Sonic! Get out of here! I forgot I could do that. Oh, I mean, requires I go into the air. It's okay. Here, you can like... That's mod. There you go. We have 2 balls in the air now. We have 2 balls in the air. Now you're stuck there. I forgot I could do that. Don't worry, I don't think... Did I just pin him like a piece of paper? I did actually. Yeah, I did. I did actually. Let me see. See? I can do that. I can just pin people whenever I want. It happens. It's fine. You'll survive. Streamlabs already done returns that thing, but it wouldn't let me log in to send a dono. Streamlabs shouldn't be down. I think you're thinking Stream Elements, but it's Streamlabs that's down. You know, I don't think the boss command for... Yeah, I don't think the boss command works for this. Let me see. No, it does not. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I just yeeted you all off. Whoops. My bad! Whoops! Is that a timer? It's above... Yeah. I don't know what I just did. I don't know what I just did. My bad, guys. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, you know what'd be cool? I just thought about this. What if we did marbles on stream? I just thought about that. What if we did marbles on stream? That would be fun. I think I want to do marbles on stream. I feel like... Oh, you gotta face the Pumpkin King, apparently. Marbles on stream. What is happening on my screen right now? Apparently, this is what happens. When you accidentally press exclamation point boss. Apparently, this is a thing. Why did stream turn into an RPG? Don't worry about it.
Here's to a better, darker and all-consuming future in the abyss.
Thank you! Thank you for the shinies. Oh, are you guys in line? Is this what's happening? You have to fight, you get our own turn in time? Is that what this is? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. You guys are just taking over my screen. You selfish bastards. How dare you do this? This is your music. This is your boss music, okay? You have to endure this music. This is very interesting. You're fighting for your lives. Yes. If you lose, I'm pinning you. Is this a Maples? I have no idea where this dude came from. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where this dude came from. I'm just watching him. What is even going on here? So remember when I said I was gonna experiment with stream avatars? This is probably one of those experiments. Because now I know that boss stuff works, you know I have to do some stuff with it. So what I can do is exclamation point boss, and then it says like what to do, how to join in, and then like you had so many seconds to join in, and then go from there. Can YouTube do marbles or is it just Twitch? Let me see. Let's find out. My nice mechanical keyboard. Let's see. I'd have to see. Yeah, I would have to see if it's like a thing. I like how they're like, we're gonna have to keep fighting because you guys are weaklings. Do better, do faster. Kill it faster. Stop being weaklings. Also, the fact that Knuckles is the tallest person here is hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. Marbles on stream. I could work something out. I think I can. I'll have to experiment a bit, but I could probably do something using streamer bot, probably, to get marbles on stream going for both sides. If not, then it would end up being like a Twitch exclusive experience or something. But I think I could do like either a weekly or a bi-weekly race for that. No prizes, just like the confidence that you're like winning and stuff. We all heard of singing the national anthem on 4Kids. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. You guys are just like suffering over here. Wait, can I do stuff to you while I do this? I wonder. I can't touch you while you're like this. You guys are protected apparently. Man. I can't do anything. Wait, where does he have electrical things over his head? Viewer's intervention is safe for cutscenes. No, this is you can't. I can't touch you. I can't pick you up or anything during this time. This is terrible. This is terrible. I don't like this. So I think with the boss scowls. What the heck? The boss scowled. That's what happened. I don't know why you guys are on fire. I don't know how this happened. I don't know. This is very interesting though. I might, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'll do these. I think I'll do BRB screens and then just throw a boss at you and then hope for the best. I think that's what I'll do. Oh, they really hate NPC bot. Hold on, let me see if I can increase. There you go. Here, now you're bigger. There you go. You're bigger now, so you can see better, right? You can see better. So we have. What the? Did he just eat that coin? Is that what happened? He ate the coin? Oh, no, you went into the back of the line. I guess you... Are you throwing money at him? Let's see. 18 to 60 magical damage, but also 50% chance of hit. So you're basically like Pichu in a way. Gill toss, just toss your gill at them. Because, okay, so with stream avatars, I'm pretty sure you can get, like, rewards and stuff for participating in things like these. But, like, with marbles on stream and stuff, if I can get it to work on both sides, I think I'll do that. I think I'll add it to, like, my list of projects to do. Because I want things that can be for, like, both members and non-members. And then I want things that will be, like, benefits type stuff in the future. Those are part of like my things, because I still have to the Discord server. The other Discord server will be open in the beginning of June, and then you'll be able to vote for the game, which Sonic game, and then go from there. I have so many plans. Oh man. I didn't forget about my other goals and stuff. Just all that other stuff happened. And I was like, let me wait until like I'm more free to do stuff. And now I'm gonna be more free, so now I can do all the stuff that I've needed to do. Because I have to go down that list. Like I have to play Mighty Number 9 for you guys too. I have so many things I have to do. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh boy, he's almost dead. So next time I do exclamation point boss, if you want to participate, you can just do like exclamation point join, and then you can like choose the classes that they have as access. Cause that's how they all got here. Yeah, I need to see how bad Mighty Number 9 is. I'm gonna cry like an anime fan on prom night. He always targets the NPC long. You're almost dead. Why are you almost dead? Don't die. You guys can't die. It's canon to Neru's lore. Oh no! No! Man! NPC bot, no! They got exploded. Ree's almost dead. Who's gonna do the last blow? Who's gonna explode next? 07 in chat for NPC bot. Oh man. Oh! Ah! Looks like you did the last blow. Yay! Victory! 07 for NPC bot. Oh my god. Some people just exploded just then. So, since that works, now that I know that that works, then I know I can do the rest of the stuff here. So, basically with the way this works, right? With the way that the stream avatars works, I'm pretty sure I can give you boss fights. Like I can like download other bosses and things. But like I can get you like different boss fights and then have you be able to gain stuff and then spend stuff. Is someone a jukebox? Is someone a slot machine? Oh, you did slots. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, so basically with your gold, what I can do is have like rewards and stuff for you to be able to spend on things. Or you know, you could just gamble your stuff away. There's that too. But yeah, you can do stuff like that. The crossover on the bottom of the screen is wild. This is the chance to explode you, you're right. I think I only have Pumpkin King as a boss right now, actually. You're right, I can. So basically, I'm gonna explode all of you constantly. It's just how it is. No hard feelings. Go on in one corner. Okay. But yeah, I really like want to do more stuff with you all than just like having you sit and watch me play games. Oops, I didn't even do that. My bad. That was actually an accidental bomb. I meant to click somewhere else, and then it just happened. My bad. It's just I didn't mean for it to happen. The obligatory garlic phone stream? Nah. None of that. One thing you'll never see on this stream that are like the stereotypical stuff like Among Us. You'll never see anything like that on here. You won't see garlic phone. You won't see anything like that's like stereotypical. And I don't trust stuff. Like I still have my boundaries and trust things that like still go on. But things like Marble is on stream. Yeah, things like Marble is on stream. And just having like stream avatars on here and things. Except if we do Marbles on stream, there's not gonna be stream avatars because that's like too many things happening at once. So we're gonna see what happens with that because that'll be interesting. Actually, it's kind of. Now I have that in my head. Why are you happy, Knuckles? I look like we're kind of beating someone up. Let's play 8th ball. Shut up. Wait. Look at all these different characters. Why are some people bigger than others? Is that just... Hold on. Let me see. Oops. Sorry, I still have the... I still have the thing. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click elsewhere. Yeah, let me fix this. I don't know, it doesn't want to do it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. The scale is completely fine. Yeah, I think that's just how the sprites are. Cause some people are really like I'm a really small Gengar, right? But then Sonic and Knuckles are just like giant beings. Or it could be like the high quality of Black Mage right there. It's fine, we're fine. It's fine. So yeah, I think I'll get the extension in the future for this. Look in the marbles on stream to see if I can use it for both YouTube and YouTube and Twitch. So the thing about it is like I noticed that when I did boss on one side, it was not triggered on the other side. So I think that I don't know what happens if I trigger it twice on both sides. And like to see like I don't know if that like makes a difference or not. Yeah, I think it's just the actual size. I'm really small. Yeah, I might have to... It's just cause of the way that today is, I guess. Where I have to like make... Cause I think the limit's like 75. Yeah, I think the limit's 7. I don't know how many people are in here, but according to this, if my limit is 75 people on this screen, that means 75 people have entered chat at some point and either have yet to die or are still here and alive. So I guess it just depends. I think that's just what it is. I don't know how many people are like actually here, but that's what's going on. So I think I'll buy the extension so that I can mess with this more. I also have to make another. I have to make another viewer of myself for non-stream reasons. Non-stream reasons for a Viroid. Mainly for other reasons. Personal reasons. Is that Blue Knuckles? Is that Blue Knuckles? What? It could get crowded? Yeah, it could get crowded. Because usually 75 is like a sweet spot. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. There you go. Have some stars. Now you have some stars. Just showered and eaten it. Did you miss anything sus? There's nothing sus that happens here. I don't know what you're talking about. This has been the most chill time that I've had with everyone here. Just imagine us like lounging down inside of like. Sorry, I'm like going crazy. I'm like trying to itch my nose at the same time. Sorry. I kept putting my hand in my face because my freaking nose has been so itchy. Oh yeah, no. It's just one of those games that I'm not gonna play. But yeah, so basically, this has just mainly been a let's take a break from games and just relax. Don't do anything fancy. Like, I think that when it comes to celebrating stuff, it doesn't have to always be like complete, all like crazy, over the top, type of thing. Especially in situations like mine where I just had a lot going on. There was no need to like feel the pressure. There's no need to think that you have pressure as a viewer to like be present, I guess. Cause let's be honest, I talk to myself enough. I entertain myself by talking anyway. So having things like this, like I just imagine myself if I was able to have a beanbag and lean back and just like do that. Did Mew react to her debut for the first Annie? Absolutely not. You know why I didn't react to my debut for my first Annie? Because that was Irium. I never did another debut ever. I think I don't think you will never see me react to any like anything of my past. Magitech Armor Terror is huge. Talking to myself, but now there's an audience for it. Yeah, I would never react to like how like my old stuff ever. Especially, I was thinking about redoing a debut, but at the same time, it's like the only thing that's really changed about me is like the audience. But yeah. As per contract, anything that is for monetization, I cannot use. My Irium model cannot be involved in it for monetization. I can keep my old videos up, but if it's anything for monetization on stream, it cannot be used. So, a new debut would be cool. I think I would do a new actual, like... Unless it was like a completely new model. because this is just like a pre-made, customizable model. But if I kept the name and identity, yes, I was able to keep everything except for the avatar. Or the avatar, the model. Yeah. That was like part of our parting terms was I was able to keep everything except for the model, which honestly, I could care less about the model. I like how I am now, not how I was before. I have no emotion. I have no emotional attachment whatsoever. But I would have to like have like a completely different model and all that. Yeah, it didn't fit me for like what I wanted. If it was made differently, it probably would have, but no, it was definitely not me at all. Dizzle, hello. Welcome into like me just chilling. Having people come up into the air every once in a while. Does anyone have a great topic for a conversation starter? Thing that's not small talk, like hey, how you doing or anything like that. Like you want an actual icebreaker? Cause an easy, like I think the best icebreaker is to have like a topic that makes people think and they're like, what? But like not like in like a weird way where you're like, why the fuck did you say that? More like a way of like making them think it's something that's going on without like getting too controversial or confusing. Yeah. The weather is good. Yeah, something like that. You suck at coming up with topics. I think most people do. So the way that I approach things, but this is just how I am, like naturally. First off, if someone comes up to me and just says hi, like there's nothing, like they're just like hi, hello, hey, I'm just like, okay. And then the next thing, if they say I have a question or can I ask you something, then I'm just like on the defensive immediately. Like there's like no wiggle room after that. The weather's good every year of harp. The weather does that, yeah. Where like if you come up to someone, you're like, hey, hi, and then like you're walking. If it's in passing, you're like, hey, hi, and you're like, God, it's so hot. Or you could be like me whenever I start stream. I just say hello and just start talking. But if you're just like meeting someone for the first time, like, is this the context of meeting someone for the first time? Or is this like, you've known them for a while, you just don't know how to start the conversation? SpongeBob's kill count, oh my gosh. Have you ever heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14? You're gonna start with that. You can always start with that. Which I still need to go back and like start going through that again. Yeah, I think trying to think, cause I don't. So my thing is, and it's kind of like an issue when I don't meet, unless someone like is obviously like puts themselves as like stranger status, like to where I'm defensive about them. I don't think I would say that like I meet strangers. I think I meet like opportunities or something. I think that's what it's more like an opportunity to learn something new. Because whenever I meet people, I have the intention of like actually learning something. Because I like to grow. Like I hate complacency. I hate stagnance. I like becoming stagnant. I don't like that. I like growth. I like growth and consistency whenever it comes to like interacting. Someone just exploded. But yeah, hello. Welcome in. Welcome. I'm literally just chilling. I actually, anyone that's coming in, I have no idea what I was doing today. All I knew was that it's May 18th and it's my 1.5 year anniversary of streaming, and I was busy all day today and I just wanted to sit and chill and just relax and feel. If I had the ability to be in a beanbag chair right now, I'd be in a beanbag chair. I might invest in a beanbag chair. I'm gonna put a beanbag chair. Chatting and spatting? Spatting? Spitting? You have a beanbag chair? Man. I experimented with the boss function in stream avatars. I was talking about how I wanted to see about getting marbles on stream, like cooperating with both Twitch and YouTube side. Because even though I'm going into graphic design for school, I still have the programmer mindset. So being who I am, I want to like figure out how I can like integrate stuff together. That's how we got stream avatars, to integrate with each other, at least in the concept of being on the screen at the same time. You can explode yourself in chat? Yes, you can explode yourself in chat, actually. The pretty life is complete, dudes. High quality Can it be a Gengar beanbag chair? Oh, that'd be the life. Having a Gengar beanbag chair. Oh, that'd be great. Can I have a Gengar like neon sign too? That'd be amazing. Oh man, that would be great. That would be incredible if I could just have Gengar themed stuff. Speaking of, okay, so I think I'm going to get my throne back going again. Just cause I'll be home, so I can like watch for packages and stuff. Also cause PO boxes are expensive, but since I'll be home, more so than not, I'm going to reopen my throne. In fact, hold on. Let me do this. I'm going to start doing this to help with stuff. Let me do this. So Throne. I put him in Twitch and YouTube. If you want to suggest something, I actually have it up right now. If you have something that you want to suggest that you want me to put on there, you can go ahead and like you can like put it on there, and then I'll look at it. I think the last time I did this, someone suggested. Someone put a wedding ring on there last time, and I was like, what the fuck? As a suggestion. But yeah, if you have something on here, like just click suggestions, and then I'll just be like, okay, let me see if I can like put this on. But some things I can't put because they're unavailable. So if it's unavailable, it won't see it like on there, and I'm like waiting for things to become available. If it ends up not being available, I have to like end up rejecting it. But yeah, it's like food so I don't starve. They also have like some interesting things. So you can like, they're very picky about Amazon when it comes to stuff now. They have like some weird stuff, but that's okay. Wait, did you just scale yourself down? Also, in case you're wondering, we've been in Maple Story music this entire time. Okay. I wish I was able to get into that classic one, but I really do wish it could have, but I wish I could have gotten in the classic, but I couldn't. I'm gonna wait until that becomes available, and then when it becomes public, like when the classic becomes public, I'm gonna like offer it. Just everyone join me in. Everyone join me in on Maple Story. Eventually I'll share my Final Fantasy 14 information, but I'm not where I want to be in 14 yet to open it up. Not yet. But yeah, just to play. Just to play. Why is this song so sad? This song is making me have feelings and I don't like this. What is this? Also, I've been thinking I might replay Mega Man X, like with none of that like extra stuff, but like no wheel or anything, but I might replay a classic WoW. I would never be a classic WoW streamer ever. I will never play WoW ever. Never. It's not my attention span. If I do, I should try Mega Man X Maverick Hunter. Is it on a console? Or is it something that someone made? Cause that's an important factor. If it's not console related, like if it's not console and it's something I download. It's on PSP. It was on the Vita. I see. So what you're saying is I have to get my PSP. And I have to find it either online or in my shop and get my PSP so that I could have it. It's where the Day of Sigma comes from. I see. And a PS3 plug-in to plug in the PSP to capture the footage. A bony BSB. I see. I didn't know you could plug in a PSP into a PS3. I think my brother has a PS3 if we didn't sell it. But you know what? Actually, I could easily get a PS3. Never mind. I just realized. You know how many PSPs? You know how many PS3s were at my Goodwill? There was like 4 or 5 thick PS3s, and then the rest of them were slim PS3s. I was like, what the f... There were so many PS3s! And then there was like 4 Xboxes, and like... There was 4 Xboxes and like maybe like 5 Xbox 360s, and then like 3 Xbox Ones. I was so confused. And like 2 PS4s. That's like everyone, I guess everyone here just hates their PS3? I guess people just really hated their PS3s here. And just like got rid of them or something. I don't know. But if If I have the ability to, if I had the funds next time, I would probably go and get like just if I need that to help with capturing the PSP, then I'll just go and get me a PS3. PS3 has more exclusives than PS4. I have a PS4, not a PS3. And I have the Xbox One and Xbox 360 already, so I don't need those. So I remember my first encounter with a PS3 was Yakuza. Capcom please re-release Maverick Hunter X. Can you imagine them like me being like, cause for some reason it keeps happening where I'm like, man, I really want this to happen, and then it happens. Like it seems to be like a trend where I'm playing something and I'm like, man, I really want more of this, and then they're like, by the way, we're gonna go ahead and release these for you in like a better format. Sister had a first-gen PS3 just to play Blu-rays, apparently. Yeah! Hold on, let me look up a first-gen PS3. Oh! Wait, that's the same one. That's the same ones that I saw at Goodwill. Yeah. That's like part of the ones that I saw at Goodwill. Yeah. The first gens can play PS. What? I didn't know that. I have to go back to the store. I have to go back to the store now. I didn't know that. Well, new journey, new request. Please give me funds for the PS2. I'm just kidding. Wow. I didn't know that. $599 US. The one at Goodwill was not that much, actually. The one at Goodwill was not that much. I don't think Goodwill knows their prices, actually. I don't think Goodwill really prices things accurately. I'm not gonna actually, the shop is closed. The shop closed like 2 hours ago, actually. It stopped when I streamed. So they're a literal 9 to 6. See that everyone knows the price of things now, except for Goodwill. Goodwill doesn't know the price of things, because when I was looking at the price of everything that was there, the most expensive system that was there was like $199, and that was the Xbox. Yeah, that was the Xbox. But the PS3s were like ranged from like 129 to like 160 or something like that. As in first gen Xbox, yes. Yup. And when I first saw the like Xbox, I was like, what is this? I had no idea what the Xbox looked like. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was so confused when I saw it. I was like, what is this black box that's right here? But yeah, my Goodwill has... Well, we have several ones, but the one that I go to has its own separate section for like technology in general. Yes, that's exactly what I saw. I was like, what is this black box with this X on it? What is And then I realized it was actually the Xbox. I didn't know. Just avoid the white Xboxes. Why? See, like for everything, the OG Xbox was good. The OG Xbox... See, I didn't actually see it, like, as a kid. But I remember one of my brother's friends bringing something over with Fable on it. But I didn't, like, realize that it was the Xbox. I just remember he was playing Fable. And, he kept being mean to his wife. And I was like, what is this game where you can be mean to people and everyone suffers? The white Xbox 360s are prone to red rings of death if you remember correctly. So I have a white Xbox 360 and I've had it since high school. And it has yet to red ring me. He was clearly playing an evil character. Listen, I didn't know at the time, okay? I just knew that he kept farting on his wife. I was like, what is this man doing? He's farting and burping and being mean to his wife. But yeah. I've had my 360 since I was in high school and I haven't like had any issues with it. Yeah. What on earth? Listen, I don't know. Don't ask me. Every system that I've ever owned has not had any issues. Okay? Any system that any other person in my family has owned has had issues, but not mine. That like I got myself. I don't know why. It's just how it's been. I don't know how this happened. But all my stuff is fine. I haven't had any issues. Except the Switch controller. Yeah, but I guess the difference is that like I bought those other systems like new. I bought this Switch was used when I got it. So if I got a new Switch, which I couldn't afford, it probably would have been different, but I needed a Switch. So it's probably why. How did I get 3? You're gonna laugh why I got a 360. So I got a 360 because of Fable. That's literally why I got a 360, because I got a 360 and then borrowed Fable, and then we got a Kinect so that I could play Kinectimals, and then I ended up being addicted to Viva Pinata for a while. And then I actually have my Kinect with me. So yeah, it's just very strange. I would not recommend the Fable on the Kinect though. It is the most painful thing ever. Viva Pinata playthrough when do I just make all the pinatas fight each other constantly? The game with Skittles. Yeah, Viva Pinata was like addictingly fun. I experienced the Kinect. Yeah, I experienced the Kinect. It was really good exercise. Fable on the Kinect. It was so bad. It was really bad. Really bad. But I think so. The only reason why I I think literally the only reason why I would have a 3D model is that you would be able to see like the motions that I have when I play like motion games. It wasn't no iToy. I also have PS4 VR. Yeah, I also have PS4 VR. I got it because I wanted to play Skyrim. Did I play Dance Central or Dance Masters? We had Just Dance. A Ring Fit stream for me would be great. You would probably hear the worst noises known to man. Yeah. There's an Astrobot game on it. I think I've seen that on there. But I literally just got it for Skyrim. I literally just got it for Skyrim. I need to get new controllers for it though. I don't know what happened to the controllers. I can't find them. Were those PS3 or 4 controllers with the little light up? Yeah, those things. Yeah. I was that person like that was always on like the home, like the PlayStation Home. If you played, the funny part is like if you were someone that played PlayStation Home regularly whenever it was out, you probably ran into me at some point. You probably ran into me at some point in PlayStation Home if you play PlayStation Home. Fishing for Ring Fit noises. Honestly, you know what my Ring Fit noises would be? It'd probably be that type of stuff. That, panting, dying, screaming, things like that. Then I would get all of my energy out. My struggle noises. Yeah, exactly. My struggle noises. Who needs... You don't need to sound sus and sexy if you're taking it seriously. It's like expectation and you show one person and then reality is just me. Just dying. Please don't introduce her to Draco. What's that? Hold on a minute. What? What? There's villains in this thing? There's villains? Oh my gosh, look at that tail. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah, okay, I'll get it. Ring Fit is surprisingly like an RPG? What? No way! Actually, I kinda want it now. I want it more now because of that. What? No. That's actually like really cool. But yes, if he is the villain, then yes, I would totally 100%. Yes, I would play for if it means that I can get to him and he can like put me in the shape. Yes. I will purposely fail just so that I could see him all the time. Yes. Yes, it's just a definite yes. The only fitness game you're interested in playing? I really love... I don't know, they just seem like misunderstood. I don't know. Who is the real bad guy except Kefka? The only person that the only person I know for sure that is a definite bad guy, okay, is Kefka. Who is, like, he's literally just a son of a bitch. I don't know how else to put it. He's the only one I know that is a freaking son of a bitch. Kurtan, hello. He's evil to be evil, and I hate that I love it. I hate that I love it. I mean, that's like the Sonic. It's like the Sonic Lost World villains. That thing, the Lost World is like a distant memory, but that guy. Miu is a super villain. The bathroom breaks her when she goes off to do evil stuff. What are you talking about? There's no way. There's no way. Speaking of, I'm gonna have to do one now. I'm gonna have to do one now. I'm gonna experiment at the same time. Let me do this. Let me see what happens if I do Bosch twice. So it activated on the Twitch side, but it didn't activate on the other one. That's so weird. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so it only did it on one side. So it's on the Twitch side now. That's weird. But I guess it doesn't matter? Actually, I don't think it matters. Or does it? No, actually, it doesn't matter. Okay, so all I have to do is just activate it on one end. Okay, cool. Interesting. It doesn't matter. Enter your team. I'm gonna be RB. You're just gonna have to wear awkward fighting music or like my relaxing music. I'll be right back. Alright. What the? I expected you to be further. I am disappointed. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I forgive you. What is going on here? Who wants to demoralize people? What do you have going on? The boss has a little bit over a fifth of his HP gone. We have... Hold on, let me increase the size here. Oh, I still have bombs. Let's increase your size. There we go. And then... name scale. I think. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so we have NPC bots. We have Chin. Rock'em Sock'em's Lawn. We have Totally Clueless Gamer. Nintendler. We have Big Roy. We got all of you. Oh yeah, and of course we have to... Why is NPC bot always panicking? NPC bot knows that like... knows that they're gonna die. Oh my goodness. So what I'm gonna do, I wonder if I can... I'm gonna see if I can implement like other bosses and then like specify what boss I want you guys to be facing. And then I'm gonna see what rewards I can give you all for all this stuff. Because this is very interesting. This is very, very interesting. I see. You clearly missed some stuff tonight. There's some gladiatorial combat into it, yes. I think there's also Battle Royale at some point. I think there's a Battle Royale option. I have to look at that too. NPC bot's gonna die, no! NPC bot, don't die! Yay! NPC bot! NPC bot! Yay! You got this, NPC bot! NPC bot! No! NPC bot, no! You got this! Yeah, good job! I still don't know what you guys are throwing at him afterwards. Why must a good die young? Well, I'll try whoever has the least HP. I don't know like how that works, but like I don't know like what it does. But this is this is interesting. This is very, very interesting. Was that spaghetti? Oh wait, no, that was pumpkin seeds. My bad. Yeah, I don't know what that was either. I don't know what that was either, Chain. I don't know what just fell on top of you. I thought it was spaghetti, and then I realized I was his pumpkin insides. How do you feel about having his pumpkin insides on you? Wow. At least he's almost dead. Yeah, the more I see this, the more I want to do... The more I want to do... marbles. We're gonna see. We're gonna... If I figure it out... Well, if I can figure it out, it'll be something... I'll probably save it for my birthday. Am I pregnant with a pumpkin baby now? Yeah, I think so. Who is this? The Pumpkin King? Your turn won't come up in time? That's fine. That's okay. Because I think this dude's dead now. Yeah! Good job! So apparently it doesn't matter where I started. You can join anywhere. Whoa! single time I scale you down, someone decides to just die. You even saved the NPC guy from dying. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, guy. Also, I realized I get lost in the crowd easily because I'm so tiny. Wow, I get lost in the crowd so easily. It's so sad. I'm just down there being sad and small. I would scale myself up, but then it would like take away from the aesthetic of me actually like literally being small. Oh! I'm no longer gonna have to worry about being the smallest person in the workplace because I won't have to worry about a workplace. I just realized that. Do I enjoy being small? Yes. You know why? Because there was one time there was like a space between a wall and a and like the little partition, and I went in between those, and I was able to get away from someone. Like someone was trying to get to me, and I went in between those, and I was completely fine after. I was able to escape down the hallway and stuff and be completely fine. So it works out. I don't know why I'm worried about height when we're so small here. Yeah, I was avoiding someone at one point in a workplace, and I like escaped through the small crack in between. And then I'm able to walk up next to people and they don't realize I'm there until I start talking. It's very interesting. Like a gecko. Yeah. I used to own geckos. I miss them. One way or another, they were gonna find her. They were gonna get her. Oh my god! I have to be careful whenever I see lyrics, because apparently if you say lyrics, then you can like get like a copyright thing, which is interesting. I'm a workplace ninja. I am a workplace ninja, but I also go into a workplace wanting to leave it better off than what it was whenever I got it. But also at the same time, whenever I go into a workplace, I like raise expectations unintentionally because of my work ethic in general. And I like and hate it at the same time. Almost got me to do Murioki. Yeah, I actually almost did that today, but I would have done it with like zero preparation. Like if I was to do it now, it would probably be very, very like terrible. Even if it's, I had to get my water. Even if it was just like one song, it'll probably be terrible. In all honesty. Cause I had you want to know how long I've been talking? I've been talking for like 15 minutes. A little bit over 15 minutes. I would have been streaming for 3 hours. I've been talking for almost 3 hours. The only pause is when I lost my train of thought because I got distracted by something or was trying to think of something. I've literally been talking for 2 hours and something minutes. My stream has almost been going on for 3 hours. Of me just talking and just like relaxing and just chilling with everyone. I couldn't ask for anything more, honestly. This has been long overdue. Things like this have been long overdue. Like, I've been playing a lot of games. I think it was good to have a nice break and just sit here. And I know I do my yap stuff before stream just to like get stuff off my chest a little bit. But it's nice to be able to just like talk about anything at any time. Like whatever comes to my mind. I know, and not have to have a game like in the background. He's the only person I know that can have a convo with a screen for 12 hours. Cause like I already talk to myself constantly anyway. So like, and it's always been a habit of talking to myself. And I like have full conversations in my head all the time. And sometimes they come out in like vocally when I'm in the store or something like that too. And then people like look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm just like, I didn't mean to say that out loud. And then they look at me like, excuse you? But also they already look at me because they think like I'm just like they think I'm either a junior or a senior in high school. Just like wandering around without like any supervision whatsoever. You would tell yourself verbalizing your thoughts rather than talking to myself to sound more well-adjusted. I mean, so that's how I got through. That's how I got through like my whole apartment cleaning. Like I was telling myself things like, all you have to do is just clean this part today, and like I was just repeating that like constantly and constantly because the moment that my mind like internally, like my thoughts started going like, no, you have to take care of this too. I had to like vocally say, this is what you need to do. Not what's going on in your head. And like I was able to talk to myself enough to get things going and get things done. And it gets really hard. But also I'm kind of crazy at the same time because I live by myself. And I just have my cat and my lizard and they judge me constantly. Yeah. It's like one of those types of things. It's nice to have a cozy chat with me. Yeah, it's been a bit. You see like this nice epic music in the background? This is triumphant music. No, this is actually the Pink Bean. This is actually Pink Bean music in the background. I remember this fight so well in Maple Story. I always died. It's okay. I remember when this was the fight too. Man. Except I was very baby. Mr. Bean music. Pink Bean! It's Pink Bean. It's like very loud in my ears, so I had to lower it down for everyone else. Otherwise, it'd be blasting your ears out. I'd rather blast my ears out than have everyone else blast their ears out. But I didn't realize I've been talking this long. It is almost 9 o'clock. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm debating how I should end this. How should I end this? Oh right. Does anyone remember the game I was supposed to recommend? I can't remember. I was recommend like the wheel of recommendations. I was recommended the game and I can't remember what the game was to save my life. I remember I had to buy it, and it was like $15 or something like that. I can't remember what it was. No, that was the nostalgia one. Let me see. I don't remember. Let me see if I can find it. What was it? I don't remember. Hold on, let me pull up my wheel. I think it's still on my wheel. Wheel of names. Let's see. Open Game Rex. Hold on. I think it was. Was it? Oh, it was Shadowgate. It was Shadowgate. That's what it was. It was Shadowgate. Yeah. So there's Shadowgate classic that was on the Game Boy Color. And then there's Shadowgate on the NES. There's apparently Shadowgate 64. Where it looks like the Eye of Sauron. Okay then. Which one am I supposed to be playing? I don't know which one I'm supposed to be playing. I know there's one on Steam. I guess I'll do this. I guess I'll do Steam. That's the only one that's the only one I can actually get is like whatever is on Steam. Yeah. I don't know. The Eye of Salmon. Salmon. Probably the Steam one. Yeah, probably the Steam one. That would make more sense. Yeah. I think it's the Steam one. Steam is the OD version? Okay. Yeah. Point and click on old consoles can be real sluggish. Okay, so we're stick with the Steam version. So yeah, we have that, and then we have... What is it? Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic the Hedgehog 3? I think those were the other two options. For the nostalgia. But those are gonna be voted on the same way that... The same time that, I'll be voted on... I mean, I'll have the Discord. The other Discord. Yeah. Along with other activities that are gonna take place. Shadowgate on Steam won't have the classic art atmosphere, but the NES and GBC games have a fucky interface. Okay, so... The classic art... I can do without. Interface? That's fucky? I kinda need a non-fucky interface. Happy anniversaries! Thank you! The OG Sonic 3 and Knuckles are for the replay vote. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we're back up to speed on that. Cool, I'm not going crazy. I'm just so excited. This is just my final week. Ugh. Oh my god. Thank you for gifting the sub to Happy Anniversary. Even though anniversary is spelled wrong. Man. Okay, so hold on, I have to write this down so I don't forget it again. I don't have a pen. Can you put it in? Can you put it as a reminder for me? Chaos in Discord of that game so I don't forget it. Cause you know what I did instead? I ended up buying Devil May Cry instead. I ended up buying Devil May Cry instead. Cause it was on sale. I meant to go on Steam to get something, and I was like, why is this in my face right now? I was like, this is in my face, I see. 1, 2, and 3 was in my face, and I was like, well, since it's in my face and it's less than like $5, I guess I'll get it. And then I saw the other one. I saw 4, and I was like, well, since it's also in my face, I guess I'll go ahead and get it. The last time I touched any Devil May Cry game was on PSN. Almost 10 years ago. So, yeah. Yep. That ended up happening, so now I have that. I guess I have that now to add to my collection of things that I can do. I'll wait on that, though. I have a lot of things I need to wait on. Oh! So... One thing that I'm gonna do again, because it's getting to a point where I keep piling games on. We're gonna go back to what I did before, where thank you for gifting a sub to We Love You. Do you really? Do you really love me? Do you really? Speak wisely. Never-ending growing backlog. Yes. The never-ending growing backlog. Love calling me a gremlin? I swear. I'm the farthest thing from a gremlin now. I'm the farthest thing from a gremlin. We love you. Chat using Infinite Game works on me. Bullshit, you fuck you! How are you finding these things? LaForest, how are you finding these things? Sorry, Mew, I only love retro games, not me. See, I knew it. I knew it. Well, looks like I just have to go ahead and end everything here, guys. I knew it was true. I knew you would only loved me for the retro games that I played. Chat voted that I was a gremlin. I veto this. I veto this. I like to say that I am elegant. I am elegant. I am innocent. I have done nothing wrong this entire time. I've done everything right. I've never screamed at anyone at any point in time. A canary full of shit. Fuck you! How dare you say this? People have weird usernames and you use it to your advantage. There is no right or wrong answer except the only answer, which is yes. Yes. Next she's gonna say she never blows us up with bombs. I never do anything like that. I don't know what you're talking about. Only watch because you might play Shute Hakun at one point. Oh my gosh! I was so glad when that thing did not roll on that. The timing of me saying I wouldn't want to play that and it showed so close to being put on it. Oh my gosh. Your Honor, I did not call that plumber a bitch. He did it himself. Exactly. Exactly. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before where I play one game at a time again. So what's gonna end up happening is we're gonna tomorrow we'll just, because I didn't do it today, we'll do Mega Man tomorrow. And then if I don't, and then after we'll do like constant X7 until I get through X7, and then we'll switch to Golden Sun, and then we'll switch to Final Fantasy 6. And because Banjo-Tooie is gonna be last in doing this little finishing of the game thing. Yeah. Can you hear me? Axel? Can you hear me? Zero? Can you shut the fuck up? Elia? Yeah, Mass Effect 2 will collect more cobwebs. Because these are the main ones that are like on my thing. See, the ones that like I just said are the ones that are like I have been the most annoying. Because I've never played those before. The ones that are like I'm doing back to back, I haven't played before. I've played Mass Effect 2 before. Otherwise I'm going to be playing it on Insanity difficulty. So, because I'm playing Mass Effect 2 on Insanity difficulty, we're just gonna hold off on that because I already beat Mass Effect 2 in the past. Like, not here on stream, but like literally in the past. Multiple times. And then... what's the other game I was playing? Dark Souls! New Game Plus Dark Souls. We'll get back to that. After Mass Effect 2. And then... from there... we're gonna put stuff on a wheel. Did I finish the old Fatal Frame? No. I did not finish the old Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame 2. I did not finish Fatal Frame 2, no. Oh yeah, that's also on my list. I have to do that too. Where was I on that? Where was I? Doesn't I remember? What was I doing on there? I think... where was I? I don't remember. I have to look back and see the bridge ghost. Did I fight the corridor woman already? Are there... yeah, these are games that like I haven't finished yet. I like how Stream Elements is like, oh, you're talking about games. I'm in the chapter after the bridge ghost. Okay, because I remember getting chased. I remember getting chased by Sai. I remember that. I think I was trying... I think... oh, I think I was trying to... I think I was trying to get... I think I was fighting Chitose. I think I was going around for Chitose at that moment. I think that's where I was at. Yeah, because I had already lost my... oh yeah, because I already lost my camera. I got my camera back. I got chased. What other stuff did I do? I did like so much of other stuff, but yeah. We're actually we're almost done with that game. We have 2 more chapters in that game left. Yeah. Cause I'm on chapter 7. Then there's chapter 8. I think chapter 8 was... if chapter 8's not the last chapter. I think... hold on. Fatal Frame 2 chapters. Because I'm pretty sure I'm almost done with that game. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We have... I'm in the 7th chapter. And we have the 8th chapter and the final chapter left. Yeah. Yeah. I know where we're at now. Yeah, I know where we're at now. So yeah, we have that. Don't worry about the music. Don't worry about the music. But yeah, so my goal, yeah, that's my goal. That's, you know what, that's how I'll end it. I'll end it talking about that. Yeah, so starting tomorrow, we're gonna be playing Mega Man X7 until I beat Mega Man X7. That's gonna start at 6 o'clock. It's gonna start at 6 o'clock Eastern time, and then we're just gonna go through with it until we beat that game. And then after that is Golden Sun, because I'm pretty sure I'm almost done with that game. And then Final Fantasy 6, and then Banjo-Tooie, and then after Banjo-Tooie, we'll beat Fatal Frame 2, and then Mass Effect 2, and then Dark Souls New Game Plus, and then we'll start the list all over again. We're gonna beat everything! We're gonna beat everything that I have on that list. And then we're gonna throw in Sonic, either Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic 3 and Knuckles in the mix sometime. And we're going to also throw in Shadowgate at some point. Yeah, there we go. Because Shadowgate adds to that backlog. And we're gonna play Shadowgate after all that other stuff is finished. Yeah, everything must be beaten. Yeah, everything must be beaten. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave for real this time because I've been streaming for 3 hours. I've yapped your ears off long enough. Thank you for just letting me just chill and not do anything important and just relax and enjoy myself before the accomplishments that I did today, and that I made it to 1.5 years without like facing burnout or anything like that. Thanks to you all, I've been able to make it through without burning myself out, actually. You've made every single day enjoyable up to this point, and I really appreciate all of you. This is me being mushy because it is a special day. But I hope that we can enjoy the rest of the 6 months up into the 2 years, and that we can celebrate it all together and do it all over again, and then actually have something special for a 2-year that I can plan for myself. But yeah. An exception to my not watching of just chatting streams for my anniversary. I appreciate it. I'm just like, I just didn't really want to like do much today. It was just one of those days. Yeah, I don't. It's just one of those things. It was just it was just one of those exceptions. Cause it's a special day. The circle of Mew continues. Yes, may there be many more days to come. I appreciate all of you. So if you're here to eat, make sure you eat. If you need to sleep, make sure you sleep. If you need to hydrate, make sure you hydrate. Overall, please take good care of yourselves. And I'll be seeing you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. for Mega Man X7. Continuing onward. I think I'm collecting humans right now. I'm collecting Reploids right now on that. And then we're gonna go into the stages. Yeah. Bye, night. Have a good night. Thank you for coming.